Hey guys, welcome to Cyber Unique Art. My name is Ricardo, and today I'll be showing you guys how I do Chibi Art. So, this is what I'm working on right now. This is Nyx, and I'm working on Chibis to make stickers for the new merch for Vaygren. So I'll be showing you guys how I draw her. It's pretty simple, so let's get started. Alright, Chibis is kind of difficult for me to draw, to be honest with you, because I'm not used to drawing chibis. So it might take me a couple tries to get this correct. Alright, so we're gonna create a new layer. This is a quick sketch I did. I enlarged it. So now we're gonna create a new layer. We're using Clip Studios, by the way. So I'm just gonna use the normal brush. Alright, let's see. I know Chibis, they draw the face extra big. See, I'm already having problems already. So because chibis are hard for me to draw, I am going to put a normal ears so I can actually get the image, or at least get the character how they're supposed to be. Alright, so this one here, she's doing a face palm. That's what she's doing. So let me draw the body. Oh, see, I drew it too big. This one is a face palm, so this was gonna make it hard. Let's just say this is our hand. I create a new layer because I'm not sure how this face palm should be. So I did that. Thing about chibis is to get the body right. So let's do the body first. And so this is the torso, waist, and legs. Nope, that's not right either. And her hand. And if she have a face palm, face palm. Actually, let's change the body pose. Maybe if I change the body pose, maybe that's easier. Okay, and oh, our hand No, let the hand down. We don't know what's going on with our hand. Let's do the face palm. That doesn't look right either. Let's move the head. Actually, what if the face palm is like this? She's looking up. No, face palm, let's turn the head the other way. Okay, okay. I think I'm getting somewhere. Let's see. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Hmm. Actually, let's give her a neck. It looks weird without neck. There's a different ways to do chibis, but I guess I would do chibi this way. We have just the neck, so it looks somewhat like basically a small person, I guess. But you have different styles of chibis. Alright. The thing is... should I make this hand this big? Because if I make it small... doesn't look like facepalm. Let's move our face down so it's closer. Alright, let's try this. I'm doing a face palm to myself, trying to figure this out. Small fingers. Oh, no. Let's put this on a different layer. Sometimes when I'm trying to figure stuff out, I create a lot of layers until I figure it out. Let's try this. Face palm. Or should I have this face palm? Okay, we're gonna give the headache type face palm. Like she's annoyed. Yep, she's annoyed. So if that's the case, we're gonna enlarge this hand so I kind of match this one here. Okay, and should I draw with a cape? I don't know. So the other chibis, we're gonna use this as a template. So all the chibis are this basically roughly the same size. So when we do print them, they doesn't look all over the place. But I'm still thinking, should I have the cape? No, we're gonna do without the cape. So let me go find a reference of Nyx. Alright, here's Nyx. Wait. Thing I like about Clip Studios, they have this section here. You can drag your character. You call it sub view. You can find it in Windows and click on sub view here, and it just pop up. And you can drag PSD file, clip files, those two files I believe, JPEG, whatever, as a reference. And the good thing about it, when you put your mouse over it, see it turn on the eye drop. So you can use it. So click the color you want and just fill. Anyway. Oh, but you have to turn on this button right here. If you don't check this button, it's right here. If you don't check it, it won't turn to the eye drop. Anyway, so this is her. And we're gonna try to draw her here. So since we have the rough sketch, we're gonna turn this down. And we're gonna create the next folder and a layer. And we're gonna try our best to draw this. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna draw her without hair. We're just gonna draw the shape of the body first. Oh no, that's not working. Let's do the eyes first. And the hands. Just like, I know who's pissing her off too. This is, I'm sure it's Cassidy pissing her off. I'm sure of it. Because only Cassidy gets on our nerves. Cassidy or, no, just Cassidy. So, we're gonna try to figure out how to get our hand skinny, so it doesn't look too weird. Actually, let's leave that for now. The other eye. She's upset. She's more annoyed than anything else, actually. Like, every day I have to deal with this girl. We're gonna put, even though Nyx doesn't have any ears, we're gonna put ears here just so I can get the face properly. Once I get the face properly, the head shape, then I erase the ears. Our neck. And our body. And small hands. Small chest. Well, sorry. Small watermelons. Let's see. Let's put this detail in. Neck piece. There you go. Should have this hit going on. It's so great when you have stuff like this. You can actually just see what you're trying to draw right here, and just transfer it here. Oh, eyes need to be a little more aggressive. Let's zoom out. Let's flip it. Huh. Flip it back. All right. I guess you can say this is more of a small body versus Chibi. Alright, so since we have the shape of the body and we're almost there, well, I might have to size our hand down. It's so big. It just look too cartoony, even though this is a chibi, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's keep going. So the good thing, once I actually get the body shape, I'm gonna use this as template for the rest of the girl. So the rest of the girl is gonna roughly be the same height, same everything. What am I doing? Actually, let's erase this part. Let's get the body shape first. So, I think how I'm gonna do my chibis for the legs. I'm just gonna do a rough shape. I'm not gonna really shape the legs like how it would look if it was a full body. So I'm gonna keep my chibis like this. So for the shoes, you'd be like here. Actually, nope. Yeah, so my chibi is gonna. They have no feet, by the way. That's gonna be a bar. I don't know what you call this. It's just gonna be like this. And for the hands, Oh man, I put it on the same layer. Damn it. Let's cut this out. Cut. Control X and Control V. So Control X is basically cutting, and Control V is pasting, and Control C is copying. So let's shrink this down. So I'm pressing Control T. That's quick transform, or you can go over here and click on the transform button. So let's size this down. I mean, that works. Let's keep it this size for now. So at least I can match this hand. So it doesn't look too weird. We're just gonna put a fist. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We figure that out later. Let's do the body. And our outfit. Okay. Alright. I think we got the body. So, as far as the stickers goes though, I'm drawing our full body right now, just in case we have two different versions of the stickers. Like one version can be a car decal, like so basically we're doing our head and half of our body, right? Like this part. Like that would be a sticker. Or we do the full body. So it's best to draw a full body, then you have flexibility to do whatever you want. Who knows? I might have this as a achievement in the game, because the achievements we have, they're all chibis. So who knows? Might hit two birds with one stone, right? We'll see. Let's push this in some more. Let's do the flip to make sure it looks somewhat decent. And I think it's too close to here, so let's push the face over. There you go. You always want to flip it. And how you flip it in Clip Studios, it's right up here where the navigation button is at. You see two arrows pointed to each other. They're right here. You just click it. It says horizontal flip. And you just flip it that way. Anyway, back to my brush, and I screwed up because I changed my pink. Oh man, there, I got it back. Anyway, so when you flip it, it looks better now. So let's move this hand and see if we size the hand down. So, if you want to select a certain part of a body, all you gotta do is use the lasso tool. It's over here. You select whatever you're trying to expand or get smaller. Control T again, and you can play with it. So I'm thinking this hand over here is so small. I don't know, I think I can get away with it. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna leave it big. This is probably gonna be tricky. I like the idea of big our hands are. Yeah, I like this. Like, you can tell she's annoyed. So, but if unless I size this up, but if I size this up, I don't know. I guess that works. We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep it like that. Let's modify. What's going on? Oh. So now this is too long. Let's smooth this out a bit. There you go, just a tad bit. And then we're gonna erase this and curve it this way. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? She look annoyed enough, right? Hope I pull the annoyed. Alright. So we're gonna turn the opacity down for both of these layers. We're gonna turn off the rough sketch. Now we're gonna create a new layer again, and this time we're gonna do our hair. Since it's chibi, we don't have to put that much strands of hair, I believe. You don't want to go too far down. Let's keep it here. Okay. Let's put this out here. Normally chibi foreheads are huge, so you can get away with having the hair kind of further up our forehead. We'll see. If our head is bent, our hair is supposed to be out like here, I think. And this supposed to be like this. Because our head is looking down. And our ears, let's put our ears. Let's erase this so we can see what we're looking at. Nope, that looks weird. The hair needs to get bigger. And this is not centered. That's what's throwing me off right here. Whoa. Let's erase this part. Control paste, Control T. We're gonna move it around, put it more in the center. There you go, much better. I just merged one layer with the other. So this button here, it says merge a layer below. So that's what I use to merge the hair I just cut. We're not gonna try to, we're gonna, let's erase this part so we can see what we're doing. And turn it up, turn up the opacity so we can see actually what we're doing. What do you guys think? Looking good? Maybe. we're gonna do the flip to make sure it looks good. And something is off. Like this right here. And our ears, since it's chibi, we're gonna make it extra big. Going for the cute look. What do you guys think? Let's rotate because she's not sitting flat. There you go. What if I change her expression? What if I change her expression like... Her mouth slightly open. What do you think? You think that's better? Let's pull these things down a little bit. Much better. When I'm start inking this, I'm gonna fix all the mistakes I made once I'm inking it. I just want to get a good concept of the sketch. There you go. Okay, so I don't know, something is still off. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drag one of my old achievement chibi I did and trying to size it up. So let's see. This is one of the achievements chibi from the game. So let's size our body up because I think our head is too big. So we're gonna size our body around here ish. Damn, our head is a lot bigger. Woo, it's a lot bigger. So let's see. Let's duplicate this layer. And how I duplicate it is basically I click on the layer and I drag it to that one. This icon right here. This icon is like create a new layer. So drag layer, drag it over it and release and it duplicate the layer. Anyway, let's turn this off because we have to cut our neck, cut our head. Alright, so we're gonna size it down, Control T, or whenever you select a drawing, this box comes up, right? And when that box comes up, you can press scale or rotate, and it create the control. Sorry, it create the transform. Anyway, we're gonna size the head down. Wow, it's a big difference. Wow, that's really small. Is it even Chibi anymore? Slightly bigger. Let's see how it looks. Huh. Huh. I think I yeah. So it was the head is too big. Damn. Well, like I said before, I suck at chibis. So I had to go back to my old chibi achievement from the game to realize what I did wrong. Alright, so if that's the case, the hand is fine. Now we have to figure out how to fix this part. Oh, now it makes sense. There you go. Much better. Alright, so the problem was I tried to head too big. Thank God I wasn't doing this on paper. Let me fix this part up. So if that's the case, let's expand the entire body. Now it looks right. There you go. Click save. Yep, I'm gonna save this out and send it to Colin and see what he says. He's the one that pointed out, by the way, because for some reason I couldn't see it. Alright, so we're just gonna erase this. Well, delete this layer because we don't need her anymore. Alright, so I think we got what we're looking for. So now it's time for inking. So let's do all of this in one folder. So trying to keep it organized, and we're gonna name this next. Well, maybe next sketch. Let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna create a new layer, a new folder. I'm gonna turn on the opacity of this folder. And now we're gonna create a vector layer. So vector layer, it's right here. If you put your mouse over it, it says vector layer. Click on that thing. Once you click on that, what I like about vector, it doesn't matter how much you expand, come down, make it real small, the quality is still the same. So once you click vector layer, the brush or pen automatically can become a vector pen. So because we're doing Chibi, we have to, and it's gonna be a print, I'm gonna take my sweet time and trying to ink this. Because you know, I have to do cleanup while inking. So we're gonna be just working on one chibi for today. I'm gonna do the rest off screen because I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me do a bunch of chibi. I might do some on live stream next week. We'll see. Guys, I got to send these out to the print shop. So you guys get to see it first before it's printed. Or if you guys like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. So at least I know what not to print. Obviously, I'm going to have a second eye to go over this to make sure any overline that I missed is catch. Because, you know, after a while, looking at artwork, your eyes tend to not see stuff. Okay. No. Ooh. No. Also, when you're on vector, the eraser become as vector as well. So the good thing about vectors, if you look on this line right here, I literally can just click control and click on a line. You see that? It will create a vector line, so I can always move it around. That's a great thing about vector. So that's a major advantage using vector. Actually, I don't see no downside to it, to be honest with you. I don't. Okay. I feel like let's erase this. I want to erase something. It literally does erase. You see this? It erases. Like if I erase this, it only erases that line. It's like magic. Anyway, let's continue. We're gonna create the face on a different layer. So I'll create a new layer, vector layer, and now I'm going to ink it. Yeah, so you guys who's doing Illustrator, if you're not doing animation, sheesh, even animation, to be honest, once you sketch it, I highly recommend ink in vector. It can save you so much headache. Because, you know, if you're inking raster, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. If you're inking that, if you decide to expand the drawing, it's just gonna pixelize and then you're gonna hate yourself. So always ink in vector. I wish other softwares offer that. Well, at least Clip Studio is the only one that I know that's offer inking in vector. I mean, you can ink in Illustrator, but the good thing about vector in Clip Studios, it still gives you the freeness as if you was using a regular brush. It doesn't feel roboty. Like if you was using Illustrator, I don't think the brush would act as nice as or fluent as how it would be in Clip Studios. So they have some magic going on there. I wish TV Paint has that. If TV Paint had vector, it's game over. Game over. Let me flip this to make sure the eyes are right. See, something is off already. See, like the vector, I don't have to worry about, I can expand, and I don't have to worry about losing the quality in the ink, in the drawing. Or I can size it down. I'm not feeling this part here. Alright, let's do our hands. Our small fingers. Oh, let me start drawing the body. You see the advantage? I'm using it as using the vector tool to move the lines around. Helps out big time. And the good thing about vector, I can draw without care. Like for example, I can just do this. I can do overlines if I want. Because I know with the eraser, it's going to automatically erase what I don't need. So you see all these overlines, all I gotta do is use the eraser, bam, bam, look at that. Make cleanup is so much easier. This hand is probably too thick. Let's size it down. Something is off. Is this tool? This arm here. Let's do this. Let's cut this. Let's turn it. Bring it down. Again, I can do all of this when you're using vector. You'd have to worry about losing the quality of the line. Or when it's messy like this part. This is probably too much for a chibi, but it's whatever works, huh? Trying out to sketch. Not bad. We've got quite a few cleanup. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost. Hopefully you guys didn't click away yet. We're almost there. And guys, if this is the first time you get to my channel, feel free to subscribe, like, have any question, leave it in the comment below. Let's flip. Not bad. I'm waiting for saving. Let's clean this line up a bit better. All right, let's do our hair. Let's do the flip. Okay. Looking good. So, because this is going to be a print, we're going to do one more overlay on this drawing. So, we're going to create a new layer. And we're going to make this thick brush thick. Very thick. And it's going to be hard. Very hard, actually. It's going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Actually, no. Let's use a different brush. Let's use a smooth. Ooh, this is going to be hard. Actually, might use a pen tool. Never use a pen tool. The bezel tool, I guess. That's what the name of it. Never use it here, so we're about to find out how to use it. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, we want the line to be super smooth. Oh, that doesn't work. That's not it. I feel like this is a tool. No, it's not a tool. So what tool I was using? No, it's not a tool. Maybe it's this tool, the curve. No? No, I thought it was this one. Maybe it's the settings. Let's try the settings. No. No. No, it's a tool. I don't know. Which one is it? This is my settings. It's not default. I know it's a setting like Photoshop. It's not doing it now, so I don't know. Oh, I think I just figured it out. So you click. No, I didn't figure it out. No, I did not. Oh, you click and then drag. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try this now. We're gonna try to get some smooth line. So you click, when you click, don't release, just move, just drag on the line created. And you use Control on your keyboard and you can push this thing in. So try using my pen. Oh, what? Okay, that didn't look right. You wanna uncheck clothesline. So let's try this again. I'm having a hard time. So what am I doing wrong? Click. Yeah, I am doing it right. So unless this thing needs to be on. Guys, seems like it's best to feed us. Because Photoshop is a lot easier to use when it comes to this. A lot easier. It's the same concept in Photoshop, but I guess Photoshop is more sophisticated when it comes to stuff like this. I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling this. Yeah, it's not as sophisticated as Photoshop. Like the, okay. Yeah, it's not as sophisticated as Photoshop. Can you make it so hard? Like, it shouldn't be this weird. See, like, I don't know. You saw how that is? It's weird. No. Yeah, they're weak on this part. Photoshop is much better for this. Because it's making this weird. It's supposed to be curved. Like it's... Unless my computer not making it do it right. But it's not making a curved line. It's giving a weird... So like this. Like, what the hell is that? I'm gonna do this part in Photoshop. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Alright, so outlining the image, we're doing that in Photoshop. We're gonna go to the program that actually do a better job. Ink. Unless it's my computer not doing this job, I don't know. Alright, let's put color. And we're gonna create a regular regular ras layer. So this is what I was talking about. I'm just gonna click. I'm already on the bucket tool. I just go over here, click, fill. And the good thing about the bucket tool, you can click and drag and just fill wherever you want it to fill. Make life much easier. So you know, I guess it's not everything Clip Studio is great at. Definitely not what I was struggling with earlier. So we're gonna have, let's fill in. I like this fill. It says lasso fill. Love that tool. Because I can just circle what I need to fill. Like these spots that not fill properly, I just draw over the shape, or I draw over it and it automatically fill. So I'm gonna have all the parts of our body on their own layer, so it's easier to shade. All right. Yep, wrong one. And I totally forgot something. Let's go back to the ink layer. Lasso, pen, black. Again, I said this before, but I just want to show you how cool this is. Ink. She's supposed to have mesh here. Look how quick I'm going to create the mesh. Or, I don't know what you call it. Fish mesh? Fish? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Once I do this. See, it's all crazy, right? And all you gotta do is switch your pen over to erase, and bam. Is this cool? Don't tell me this is not cool. Huh? See? Ta-da! And I'm just gonna turn it off. Anyway, where was I? See? And ta-da! Fill. And all I gotta do is just drop the shadows in. And because our eyes are closed, it's gonna make it a lot easier and quicker. Alright, so good thing the other thing I like about Clip Studios, so you notice, whoa, I notice I have all the colors, body parts or whatever on different layers. So look on this one, this is skin, right? So I'm gonna create a new layer on top of the skin layer, and then I'm gonna click the mask tool right here. It says clip to layer below. When you click on this, whatever I do, see, whatever I do, it falls into the skin. And trust me, that speeds things up big time. So all I gotta do is just this. Use my lasso fill tool and just draw my shape. See that? And good thing about Chibis, it doesn't need that much shadows, I think. You just need minimum shadows, because Chibi. You just need shadows where it's important. Like here she's clearly upset or annoyed. Because Cassie doesn't listen and she just stubborn and clumsy and do stuff she's not supposed to be doing. She have a big head, so let's do this. The head on the shadow. Chibi, gotta be minimum. You don't need that much crazy shadow. And I'm missing a spot. Actually, let's erase this. So this thing right here, if you click on this, with the same tool that I used to fill, you can just erase. Actually, let's erase this part. See, she has a big head, so you gotta, you know, create shadows for the head. Alright, here, let's do it here. Same thing, create new layer on top, mask it, or clip, and let's draw this. We're gonna try to keep it simple, not too much detail. Just keep the hair simple. Simple shadows. Alright, so we did that. Now for, which one is this? Clothing. Alright, see? It's pretty quick. And now for the balloon part. I forgot to turn on the clipping. See, I turn the clipping on and disappear. Alright. Now for the yellow lines. Actually, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna turn the mesh on. See? Pretty simple, right? And we're gonna put a shot on the bottom. We're not gonna have this in a sticker, but it's just to give her a shadows because she's standing up. Alright, so since we did this part, all we're gonna do now is do highlights. So we're gonna go back to the hair. Oh wait, we have to color this part in. See, we're missing some spots, like here. We need to clean up. Again, after the video, after the tutorial, I'm gonna go back and clean up what I'm missing. So now we're gonna create the highlight. I create a third layer. So we have main color, shadow, and now we're gonna do the highlights. I like to use white. I click on the white, and then turn the layer to overlay. Turn it down, go to my lasso fill tool, and I draw the highlights in. So we're gonna do this. See? As far as drawing highlights, most of the time I wing it. So you can follow my way of doing it if you want. If it looks good to you, I just wing it. You have different styles of doing highlights, but this all works for me. Actually, I don't like how this is too much out. Let's erase this part. Yes. See? And bam, that's the highlight. Now we're gonna put highlights on everywhere else. So the other way you can do highlights for the entire drawing, because I put everything in a folder, color folder, I can create a layer on top of the folder and click the mask, and it will only stay like it will only stay in the drawing. You see that? It won't leak out of the drawing. What I just did. Max. See? It won't leak outside of the drawing. So let me erase this and turn this to overlay. Turn it down. And we're gonna go to white. And we need to save. The entire time I didn't click save button. Save. Control S to save. Again guys, if you're still around watching me drawing, consider subscribe, like, and leave any comment below or any questions. Alright, let's continue. So we're gonna put highlights on our skin. It was too bright. Turn down. And that's all the highlights we're gonna do for the face. I forgot to put our lipstick. Let's put that there. Alright guys, what do you guys think? Looks good? Alright guys, again I'm gonna do this off screen, clean up the outline, make it look better, clean up whatever fill that I'm missing, but this is just the idea. So this is one of many chibis. Let me turn on the other ones. Where are you? Turn this off. No. So this one we did today. This one we did today is basically this one right here. Isn't that crazy? We just did one. So if I turn these off, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to go. And we just did one. Anyway guys, if you like this video, again, thumbs up, and if you like this style and what I'm doing, please let me know and I will continue to do this. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.